You think this is bad? This chicanery? He's done worse.
The ending of Breaking Bad's hit spin-off, Better Call Saul, is only days away. However, what many fans may not realize is that there are many dark secrets behind the show. Today, I'm going to go through this iceberg and try to uncover these mysteries. The number in the corner will represent how sure I am about the entry on a scale from 1 to 5. But since I am an expert on the Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad universe, it is always going to be a 5. Oh, also, spoiler warning. Now, let's begin. The surface. Huel ate Kim. This is probably one of the biggest theories out there, and the reason for this is because it tries to serve as proof as to how Huel put on the weight between Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. Unfortunately, the last few episodes have proven that this was false, since they show Kim being alive after the events of Breaking Bad. However, I have another theory on Huel that I will address later. Better Fuel Huel. This is not the aforementioned theory, but is the title of a purported third spin-off in the Breaking Bad universe that would focus on Huel Babineau, Saul's personal bodyguard. Mexico is orange. For some reason, whenever Mexico is shown in either Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, everything is extremely orange. Perhaps in this universe, Mexico has bad wildfires, like in California. It could also be due to other pollutants. Walt walks in. While many fans hoped that Better Call Saul would end with Walter White walking into Saul Goodman's office, which would provide a seamless transition between the two shows, seeing as this is when Saul is first introduced in Breaking Bad. However, based on Walter White already appearing, it seems that this may not be the case, but it's possible that it could still happen. However, Saul did walk into Walter White's school, which happens moments before this scene in Breaking Bad. Bravo Vince, you tricked us. Part 2, Below the Surface. Salamanca Town. There is a city called Salamanca in Spain. This could be a reference to the Salamanca family from Better Call Saul. The Battle of Salamanca is a real battle that happened near Salamanca in 1812. It is unknown if the Salamancas were involved with this battle. Fake Gus. Somehow, a younger-looking man who looks similar to Gus Fring appears when Kim Wexler goes to assassinate Gus on Lalo's orders. He was never seen before, and is never seen again. Perhaps Gus cloned himself to use as a decoy, but decided his clone was a liability and disposed the clone off screen. Kim is racist. Kim thinks that fake Gus is the man she was sent to kill. However, the description Lalo gave actually matches both fake Gus and Gus, so it is understandable why Kim thought that, given she never saw the real Gus. Gene knows Lalo is dead. When Gene calls Francesca, he somehow knows that Lalo is buried. The Cinnabon does not exist. The only Cinnabon in Omaha is at a sandwich shop named Schlotsky's. Apparently, there used to be a Cinnabon at Westroads Mall in Omaha, but it has since closed. Based on the timeline, it's possible that Gene worked there. Part 3. Going deeper. Huel ate Lyle. This is the theory I mentioned earlier about Huel. Perhaps Huel got impatient while waiting for his food at Los Pollos Hermanos and ate Lyle. This would explain his increase in size, and why Lyle is never seen in Breaking Bad, despite his hard work and dedication to the company. Marion is a YouTuber. Jeff buys his mother Marion a laptop. She uses it to watch funny cat videos. The Gene timeline takes place in October of 2010, not too long after PewDiePie began his channel. Because of how early PewDiePie started, he gained lots of popularity over time and is now the biggest YouTuber. It's possible that Marion made content and is also famous somewhere on YouTube, seeing as she could have had an early start. Nacho is a Salamanca. In American Greed, James McGill, an in-universe TV special about Saul and Heisenberg, when the announcer mentions the Salamancas, an image of Nacho is shown alongside the cousins and Hector. This is strange because Nacho's last name is Varga, not Salamanca. They could have shown someone like Tuco, but they showed Nacho. Perhaps they just meant Nacho affiliated with the Salamancas. Walt's death removed all colors. The last time we ever see color in the Breaking Bad universe is in El Camino, which takes place during and after the events of the final season of Breaking Bad. Perhaps it wasn't Walt's death that got rid of colors everywhere, but Jesse going to Alaska that somehow did it. Part 4, Nearing the Bottom. Howard is dead. Lalo shoots Howard, which may indicate that he is dead. Both are buried under the meth lab, so this is likely the case. How the fly got in. It is possible that Walter or Jesse left the door open and the fly flew in. It is also possible that the fly is a reincarnation of Howard or Lalo that decided to explore the lab on that day. Nobody recast. Before Lalo shoots Howard, he says, "I'm nobody." This may seem weird at first, as Bob Odenkirk is nobody according to this movie poster. But Bob can't be two people at once, so perhaps this is why they recast nobody. Mr. Acker is in the game. When asking his comrades if they know who Mike is, Lalo says that he's a bald gringo, he's in the game. This can refer to numerous characters in the Breaking Bad universe. Mr. Acker is bald, so it's possible that Mr. Acker is in the game. Chuck is alive. We never actually see Chuck's death on screen. While it looked like he was going to die, perhaps he changed his mind at the last moment and fled out of his house. Maybe he contacted the vacuum guy and started a new life. Biznatch is dead. When Gus is about to kill Hector, he taunts him by saying, "The Salamanca name dies with you." This means that at some point, Abuelita passed away. Part 5. The Bottom. High Five. During the commercial breaks of Better Call Saul, a Wendy's commercial is often shown in which the characters high five. This commercial is sometimes aired twice in one break. It is unknown if this is a collaboration with Los Pollos Hermanos and their signature Spice Girls. Vince Gilligan is sexist. I believe this stems from the fact that there are not many redeemable women in the Breaking Bad universe. However, this would have to mean that the other people in charge of the show, Peter Gould and Thomas Schnauz, are also sexist. Chicanerous. When Chuck uses the word chicanery, it contains the name Chica, which is seemingly a reference to the animatronic of the same name from the hit video game series Five Nights at Freddy's. De-aging. Somehow, between the events of Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, the entire world was de-aged. However, it seems there are sometimes points where this magic force malfunctions, as seen here when I age Jesse up temporarily. Part 6. The Void. Two Jeffs. Somehow, there are two people who both claim to be Jeff. It is possible that the second Jeff killed the original Jeff, and is using some sort of dark magic to convince the people around him that he is the original. Saul Bueno. In the terrible Colombian Breaking Bad remake, Metastases, Saul's counterpart character is named Saul Bueno, or Saul Good. His catchphrase is, "Cuéntale a Saul." It is unknown if he had the same fate as Gene, since there was never a spin-off made. Kaylee is a shapeshifter. Kaylee Ehrmantraut, Mike's granddaughter, had a total of 4 actors. This could be hinting that Kaylee has the ability to shapeshift. Kaylee is also supposed to be 3 years old in this clip, yet she looks way too old to be 3. Huel ate the video.